KTAR News 92.3 FM and the KTAR News app. Giveathon on Arizona's Morning News.
That's right. Jamie West here with Jim Sharp. The Giveathon week for Phoenix Children's continues, presented by your Valley Hyundai dealers. And we are here to help support a real gem in the Valley.
Oh, so
a
much.
place where people from around the world come because of the specialized help for children.
Yeah, and Detour Dan, in years past, we've been down at Phoenix Children's Hospital for hours at a time, but we're doing things different this year.
We are indeed. And, you know, I miss seeing all the faces. I miss seeing the kids, and I miss seeing the teddy bears go up.
And those teddy bears get delivered in your name to a child in the hospital. Unfortunately, we're not going to be there to deliver them in person, but still, they get delivered, and they come from you. It's time now for another Phoenix Children's story of hope. Imagine being a mom or a dad who goes online to find support groups for parents who have kids with the same heart issue that your little girl has. And then you read some really bad news. Most kids don't survive the procedure to correct the condition. Aaron and Sierra put their faith in the surgeons at Phoenix Children's. This is Sadie's story.
Our pregnancy was a surprise, and at 22 weeks, we found out about Sadie having Down syndrome, as well as a rather complicated congenital heart defect. She was born with no left or right chamber of her heart. That's when our medical journey started.
Being our first child, it was definitely tough. So Phoenix Children's really gave us a lot of resources. We had cell phone numbers of doctors. It was great.
Our doctors made the decision at 4.5 months old, we would have to do the surgery, which was much younger than we wanted, but she just wasn't doing well. They let us know that after her first heart surgery, as long as everything went as planned, which it didn't for us, that we could expect 7 to 10 days in the CVICU. We ended up staying there for 41 days. Her body was just so weak. She struggled a lot to recover. And there were a number of times where we didn't know if she was going to. That was extremely difficult. She was on this painkiller and sedative drip for 21 days with a breathing tube. We didn't get to hold her for 15 days, and that's the worst thing.
It truly is a blessing that we were able to find Dr. Chris Lindblade and get with Phoenix Children's.
I truly can't imagine what the outcome might have been had we been somewhere else. I've connected with some other moms across the country whose children have had the same exact cardiac defect as Sadie, and their children did not survive the surgery that Sadie had. I know for a fact that one of the main reasons she did is because we have access to a hospital just down the street that has the experience and level of care that she needed. After 41 days in the CVICU, we were sent home, and then every doctor's appointment since then, she's just gotten stronger and stronger. And now, a year and a half later from those surgeries, you wouldn't know, other than a tiny little pacemaker and a cool-looking scar. You wouldn't know. I mean, she's doing incredible now.
Yeah, she is.
Helping to support the hospital and the incredible knowledge and staff that they have, help support the next child.
All of those resources are much appreciated.
Boy, you know, a surprise pregnancy, first-time parents, and they're dealing with so much between the Down syndrome and being born with half a heart. And now what a blessing Sadie is to that family after the care that she received at Phoenix Children's. And one thing that really stood out for me was the fact they said the doctors gave them their cell phone numbers to call them on their personal cell phones anytime. That's the kind of people that are at Phoenix Children's.
That's amazing.
KTAR News 92.3 FM and the KTAR News app. Giveathon.
You have helped to raise a record amount of money for Arizona kids and families in 2020.
$1,903,044.
Thanks to you for calling in your donations and giving online. And thanks to all of our sponsors and partners who help make this year's Giveathon one that we will never forget. A heartfelt thank you for your generosity.